मार्शल आर्ट की जो फाउंडेशन होती है स्पीकर से, वो ग्रिप से शुरू होती है। ग्रिप के एकदम आने के बाद चोक में जाए, वो वहां पे बात खत्म हो जाती है और फिर वो सरेंडर करके ऐसे टैप कर देता है। सर जुजित्सु में ग्रिप दिखती है, दिखता है हाथ कहाँ है, चोक कैसे लगा है। सर राजनीति में नहीं दिखती। कहाँ किसने ग्रिप ले रखी है, चोक कहाँ लग रहा है, वो दिखता नहीं है सर, छुपा रहता है। यू नो व्हाई ही सोल्ड इंडिया? Because they are choking him. They've got a grip on his neck. We know your heart is not there, sir.
अगर आप मेरी
We know your heart is here, sir.
नहीं, मेरी बात अगर आप मानते तो वहाँ नहीं बैठे होते आप। अगर if you are sitting there तो only because you have not taken my advice. जो भी चाहिए।
I'd also like to ask Mr. Hardeep Puri who introduced him
Mr. Chair
to Epstein.
Mr. Rahul. No.
I know who introduced him.
I'm choosing my words carefully. Elements of buffoonery. I did not call him a buffoon. I said elements of buffoonery. क्योंकि ये होता है, इधर की बात उधर की बात।
Viewers, good evening. This is yet another classic blunder from the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi, who has turned what could have been a sharp attack into a spectacular self-goal in the Lok Sabha. I will tell you why. Rahul Gandhi got up to speak and tried to look like a master strategist. He started with a clever martial arts analogy. I have what he said. You heard the parts of it. He talked about grip, choke, tap. Viewers, drawing a parallel to politics, thinking he would, catch the treasury benches off guard and deliver a knockout blow. But viewers, the tables turned and Rahul Gandhi turned the table on himself. That's a new. Instead of pinning down his opponents, Rahul Gandhi got tangled in his own moves, choking on his words and almost tapping out in embarrassment. Maybe he was feeling bold enough, and that is when Rahul turned his sight on the chair, Jagdambika Pal. He threw a condescending taunt, reminding everyone that Jagdambika Pal was once in the Congress. Called him ex-Congress member as if that would, soften the blow or give him an edge. I won't go harsh on you, he said, because you are ex-Congress. The smirk was not lost on anyone. Because he was breaching the line of parliamentary decorum yet again. And this is not the first time Rahul Gandhi has crossed that boundary, mocking the sanctity of the Sansad and the Samvidhan itself. But viewers, the chair stayed calm, composed, and gave it back to Rahul. Jagdambika Pal said, if you had taken my advice, you would be sitting on the other side of the aisle. The house erupted and Rahul's attempted jab landed on his own face. It was a reminder, viewers, that arrogance in the house of democracy comes with a heavy price. And it did not stop there. Rahul then aimed his next shot at Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri, dragging in sensational claims about the Epstein files, trying to link Puri to some shadowy conspiracy involving the US trade deals and even Prime Minister Modi. He thought he was dropping a bombshell. But guess what? It fizzled out again. Hardeep Singh Puri, the Union Minister, held a briefing immediately and set the record straight with facts. He admitted he met Epstein professionally 3 or 4 times, nothing more, and then delivered the knockout punch, calling out Rahul's remarks as elements of buffoonery. Elements of buffoonery, his words. Puri did not even call him a buffoon directly, but it was there for people to judge. For you to judge, viewers. Rahul Gandhi's wild allegations were fact-checked on the spot. They were exposed as baseless and desperate. This was a full-blown self-goal, viewers. Rahul Gandhi started with a martial arts stunt to seem cool, commanding, what have you, but ended up entangled in his own grip, choked by retorts and tapping out under the weight of his blunders. Rahul Gandhi mocked the chair, disrespected the house, and got served a dose of reality by those he tried to target. Viewers, this is why Parliament is not a stage for theatrics. It's a place where you if you don't have facts, you will be knocked out and you will land with your face down. That's what happened to Rahul Gandhi.
We know your heart is not there, sir.
अगर आप मेरी
We know
बात
your heart is here, sir.
नहीं, मेरी बात अगर आप मानते तो वहां नहीं बैठे होते आप. अगर if you are sitting there तो only because of you have not taken my advice. जो भी
I'd also like to ask Mr. Hardeep Puri, who introduced him
Mr. Chair,
to Epstein.
Mr. Rahul, no,
I know who introduced him. I'd also like to ask Mr. Hardeep Puri, who introduced him
Mr. Chair,
to Epstein.
Mr. Rahul, no,
I know who introduced him.
But on the one hand, you have leaders who dedicate their lives to transforming the country, who work around the clock, and then you have elements of buffoonery. I'm choosing my words carefully. Elements of buffoonery.
Let's open this up. Shahzad Poonawala, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Kamruzaman Chaudhary ji. IP Singh, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Ravi Srivastav ji. Anmol Pawar, the national spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. And Karan Verma completes this panel. Kamruzaman ji, good evening. If you are not good at something, why expose yourself? Rahul Gandhi started talking about grip, choke, tap, etc., etc. Don't you think he should get a grip on facts first? He has embarrassed himself and the Congress party. ये क्या था सर, क्या हो गया आज?
स्कूल में जब बच्चा फेल करता है तो घर में आकर बोलता है कि मेरे साथ में तो 10 आदमी और फेल किए थे, कौन सा बड़ा बात हो गया. मोदी जी के सरकार का वही हालत है. जब पार्लियामेंट के अंदर में दे आर कॉर्नर्ड ऑन द यूएस इंडिया ट्रेड डील, व्हेन होल ऑफ इंडिया इज गोइंग ऑन ए हड़ताल टुमारो, the parliament needs a discussion on what was written in General Narwane's book, unpublished book, and what was the compulsion for going into complete sellout of the US-India trade deal. Classically, the entire government machinery comes and tries to attack one person, Rahul Gandhi ji, just because he has been cornering the government on vital issues where we have been looted
Sir,
by the Modi government.
I don't know.
Leave aside the US trade.
I don't know. How are you even, reaching this conclusion that Rahul is cornering someone? If he's cornering anyone, Rahul Gandhi is cornering himself and the Congress party. मुझे ये बताइए, you are talking about unpublished book of General Naravne. The general has spoken. Why is Rahul Gandhi silent now? Till about yesterday he was saying, I believe Naravne. Ab kyun chup ho gaye?
Nobody.
I don't want to, listen, Kamruzaman ji, I don't want to embarrass you here. I just want to stick to the debate that we are having. Rahul Gandhi said, Mr. Pal, don't forget you were once in the Congress. Is this how you speak to the chair, sir?
Yeah, basically, you see, all those parliamentarians who are sitting on the right side of the government right now, most of them, more than 50% have changed their ideologies overnight. So, ये जो राहुल गांधी ने बोला है, सोची समझी बात बोली है कि if you are on the right side of the government right now, that means you have.
This is not about right side of the government. You have to get on the right side of the argument. 1 minute. Kamruzaman ji, 1 minute. Sir, people are watching this, Don't try to mislead. मुझे एक बात बताइए, when Pranab Mukherjee was the president, would it have been appropriate for Rahul Gandhi or anyone from the Congress party to walk up to him and remind him that don't forget you were once in the Congress party, Mr. President? Why say these things to the chair? He's the chair, he's above, party politics.
He died as a congressman, never went and shook hands with the Godsewadis of the country. But the point, Pranish, that is very important today is the strategic interest that has been mortgaged by Modi
we will
government.
Discuss strategic interest. Let's first get, this out of the way. Is this the way a leader of opposition should be behaving? Attacking the chair, ridiculing him, linking him to his own party or any party for that matter. आप मुझे बताइए, is this the right thing to do?
Pranesh, you know how Ramesh Biduri behaved in the last Lok Sabha. You know how other
What
members
Ramesh,
of the
no,
BJP
I'll
are
tell you,
behaving right
Kamru
now.
Zaman ji, मैं बता रहा हूं, what Ramesh Biduri did was despicable. Despicable is the word. Must be condemned by one and all. There are no two ways about it. But that does not mean Rahul Gandhi will use that to justify this behavior. You know, this is the same mindset that you are a traitor, that you were once in the Congress party. How dare you tell me the rules? इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? आईपी सिंह जी, आपसे अगर डिबेट में, अगर आप किसी भाजपा प्रवक्ता से डिबेट कर रहे हैं और किसी भाजपा प्रवक्ता ने आपसे यह कह दिया कि आईपी सिंह जी भूलिए मत, आप पहले भाजपा में थे, तो आपको कैसा लगेगा?
देखिए, सवाल तो मीडिया सरकार से पूछती रही है। देश जिस संकट के दौर से गुजर रहा है, जिस तरह के आर्थिक स्थिति देश में खराब है, जिस तरह के समझौते अमेरिका से हुए हैं, जिस तरह से सवाल हरदीप पुरी नर 50 से मिलता है और नर 50 से मिलने के बाद उस आदमी को हटाया नहीं जाता है। एमजे अकबर साहब को हटा दिया गया था मामूली से आरोप पर। ये वही सरकार, वही माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी से हम, मेरा व्यक्तिगत सवाल है,
राहुल गांधी पे आरोप है पैसे खा जाने का। नेशनल हेराल्ड केस में कुछ मॉरल ग्राउंड होता है, और नर 50 मुझे पता नहीं, नर 50 करण, व्हाट इज नर 50?
I think human trafficker is what he's trying to say.
आईपी सिंह जी, आप सवाल का जवाब दीजिए ना, आप तो सवाल ही बदल देते हैं। ये तो आप में ऐसा यूनिक टैलेंट है। मैं राहुल गांधी की बात कर रहा हूं, आप चले गए उधर। राहुल गांधी चेयर से ये कह रहे हैं कि भूलो मत तुम पहले कांग्रेस में थे। ये क्या सही बिहेवियर है?
देखिए, अपशर्ट सवाल होंगे तो उसके जवाब नहीं दिए जाते। अपशर्ट सवालों के जवाब नहीं देना चाहिए।
अच्छा, राहुल गांधी ने जो किया वो अपशर्ट है, या जो मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूं वो अपशर्ट है? ये बताइए आईपी सिंह जी। नहीं, राहुल गांधी ने जो चेयर के लिए कहा वो अपशर्ट है, या जो एंकर आपसे पूछ रहा है वो अपशर्ट है?
नहीं, वो आप देखिए, आपके व्यक्तिगत सवाल हैं, आप पूछिए, लेकिन मैं प्रधानमंत्री से सवाल बनते हैं। लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन से कभी कभी आप सवाल पूछ सकते हैं।
नहीं, मैं तो आपसे सवाल पूछ रहा हूं। लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन अगर सवाल पूछना चाहते तो पूछते, उन्होंने चेयर को टारगेट क्यों किया? मेरा बस इतना सवाल है। आप जवाब देना चाहते हैं तो एक बार और कोशिश कीजिए, अदरवाइज आई विल हैव टू मूव ऑन।
9 साल के मुद्दे को लोकसभा अध्यक्ष कहते हैं कि आप नहीं उठा सकते नोटबंदी का, लेकिन 1964 में पहले प्रधानमंत्री की डेथ हो जाती है। उस मुद्दे को पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री, पहले प्रधानमंत्री जी को लेकर तमाम तरह की बातें संसद में कही जाती है।
रवि श्रीवास्तव जी,
ओम बिरला ने नहीं कहा।
इसका क्या मतलब है? दैट यू वर वंस इन द कांग्रेस पार्टी? इज दिस द लैंग्वेज दैट शुड बी यूज्ड बाय द लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन टू स्पीक टू द चेयर?
Good evening, Pranesh. First of all, there is nothing wrong and there is nothing insulting. There is nothing embarrassing in saying that once upon a time you were a congressman. I don't think so that there is done any kind of an insult. Second thing is that textile minister was moving with some pictures of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru 62 years before, and what he was doing. And we are not talking about what is happening today in the country. What Rahul Gandhi raked up the issues of, how IT is going to suffer in future, what the AI, what is the data, how data is being given, how there is average 3% in UPA regime. Now we are with 18%. We are patting our back.
सवाल पूछा सर. I am not even discussing the tariff here. We will come to it. Let's first answer this. What kind of behavior is this, where you are insulting the chair and you are saying there is nothing wrong here? Shehzad Poonawalla, why is the BJP outraged by Rahul Gandhi's behavior?
Look, Rahul Gandhi is a serial liar who does not have any grip on facts, who chokes at the sight of truth, and who has little control on his tongue. Let me elaborate each point. Leave aside the fact that Rahul Gandhi has been called out by the Supreme Court for lying on Rafale, for lying on Savarkarji, for lying on Sena Ki Pitai, and has been also told that no Indian speaks like this. Let's come to what he has said today. Today, Rahul Gandhi spews lie number one, that we are selling our data to US. On the contrary, the budget speaks about data localization, and companies that set up data centers here get a tax break up to 2047. Rahul Gandhi says that we have opened up agri. On the contrary, whether it's spices, vegetables, whether it's poultry, whether it's crops, staples, all of this has been completely protected. He's probably reading the old fact sheet which called about pulses. That too has been completely protected. And on the contrary, it was the UPA government that allowed the importation of GM crops like Monsanto-based BT brinjal or BT aloo, BT potato. All of these crops came in during UPA time, which was stopped because of BJP's pressure. Then he says digital services tax has been removed, against referring to something which is not correct. Then he says that we are not making a future-ready budget. The budget first time speaks about semiconductor and rare earths mission, which the UPA government did nothing about. But let me come to something else also, which he has said. Rahul Gandhi's self-goal has been called out by Kamru Zaman just now. Kamru Zaman bolte kya bol gaye? Narvane ji's unpublished book. Narvane ji, wahi to hum keh rahe hain ki the book was not published. Yesterday, Rahul Gandhi has said Penguin can be right or Narvane ji can be right. Narvane ji quoted Penguin saying that the book is unpublished. You yourself said a book is unpublished. But Rahul Gandhi said Rajnath ji is lying, book is published. Where is this published book, bhai? It is nowhere. Pre-order or publish mein jisko antar nahi pata, he has no control even on language and English. And one more thing, Bharat Mata ko becha ja raha hai. Pranesh, is it possible to even imagine that ever Bharat Mata can be sold? And I want to give 4 instances, and I want to stop my speech here, or my points here. One, and I won't even go into Nehru and Indira Gandhi era. In 2008, when India-US nuclear deal was done, the US forced India, and India accepted that the civil nuclear installations will be up for international inspection. That is called selling out our interest. Second, after 26/11, we gave Pakistan most favored nation status, and because of pressure of other states and other countries, we did not take any action on Pakistan. Chidambaram has acknowledged this. Third, IWT, 80% water was given to Pakistan. For the first time, we have stopped IWT, and Congress party is opposing it. Fourth, when we were doing nuclear tests, it was stopped by the international pressure. It was Vajpayee government that did it, and when Vajpayee government did it, it was Congress party that opposed it. Now I want to ask, this is surrender, and I'm not even going into how we gave away Kacha Tibu, how we gave away POK, how we gave away Aksai Chin, how we have gone and given away...
So you are saying Rahul Gandhi misread the budget speech and also is now misleading the country. Karan, I'll come to you. Let me quickly bring in Anmol ji. Anmol ji, let's address the first question here, which is Rahul Gandhi's behavior in the House. He had a chance today to expose the government, to corner them, etc., etc. Look what he does. He goes after the chair, that you were ex-Congress.
Pranesh ji, good evening. Pranesh ji, everyone must maintain the dignity and decorum of the parliament. But the question which 140 crore Indians today are asking is that how does this Indo-US deal benefits India when tariff on American goods has been reduced to 0%, when tariff on Indian goods has increased from 3% to 18%, when Indian government has agreed not buying Russian oil, and in case we are found in contravention, then they can slap 25% more tariff on us.
No, where is the government? No. Anmol ji, 1 minute. आप मुझे लगता है you are getting swayed by what Rahul Gandhi has said. Where is the Indian government agreeing that we will not buy Russian oil? ये दिखा दीजिए जरा.
Facts. ये देख लीजिए, ये रहा. देख लीजिए जरा, पढ़ के भी बता दूं कितना था.
Please read this.
1924 था, 1924, the 1,000 barrels per day, which has reduced to 1163 barrels per day.
No, where is the government saying we will not buy Russian oil?
Read it for your viewers. Let me read this. Monitoring and recommendation clause 4, the Secretary of Commerce in coordination with the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Treasury and any other senior officials of the Secretary of Commerce deems appropriate shall monitor whether India resumes directly or indirectly importing Russian Federation oil as
कौन सी government है? You are reading the US government. No, 1 minute. This is what the US government is saying, Anmol ji. Why are you doing a Rahul Gandhi? आप क्यों ऐसे गलत पढ़ रहे हैं? दिस इज द यूएस गवर्नमेंट. टेल मी वेयर हैज द इंडियन गवर्नमेंट सेड वी विल नॉट बाय द रशियन ऑयल? ऐसे मत कीजिए प्लीज. यू नो आई हैव टू मेनी पीपल टू काउंटर. देन becomes difficult, and I am no martial arts expert like Rahul Gandhi. Karan?
So, firstly, I think, Pranesh, an uninterrupted speech by Rahul Gandhi is always gold, because, you know, everyone then knows, every citizen knows what lies in store if, God forbid, he is elected. And I'm glad, I'm thankful to Rahul Gandhi he spoke today, because I didn't know at the end of it whether he is more illogical or more unparliamentary. I mean, we saw the diatribes, and at the same time, did you look at him talk about data? Data centers here, hamara data wahan chala jayega. I mean, here is a government that has given an incentive to a foreign cloud company to set up a data center here. We are buying hardware from US to keep our data localized. Here is a man who in 2022 said, we are losing our strategic autonomy, keeping the Russia-Ukraine war going. Why are we buying oil from Russia? Today he's preaching sermons that we've sold our interests again. When at the moment, just so Anmol Pawarji knows, we are buying 7 lakh barrels per day. At our peak, we were buying 17 lakh barrels. That time, we had a discount of close to 15% compared to now. So nowhere have we compromised on our interests. That's number one. And secondly, Pranesh, you see him talk about every aspect. Tariffs. Just now I heard Anmolji speak about it. We have to look at it from a market competitiveness point of view. Ours is the lowest tariff compared to all the nearby countries. Compare that to China, Vietnam, Malaysia, every single country. That gives us an advantage. If anything, this deal, had Mr. Modi surrendered, had India surrendered, by their logic, this deal would have happened 4 months back. And it's crystal clear in the new draft also that our agriculture hasn't been opened. There are some sectors like nuts, soybean oil, sorghum, which anyways were coming here, and it has been coming since decades. They have become the master of this deception and lies, and that is their problem. Cereals, milk, totally protected. In fact, in the $500 billion also, we are already buying hardware. We are already buying equipment worth $65 billion per year. So over a year of 5 years, over a span of 5 years. And Anmolji and some people know the details. Rahul Gandhi, I'm not sure whether he knows the details. But they are resorting to the same propaganda that Rahul Gandhi does, doing a great disservice to the country.
Kamru Zamanji wants to come in. Before that, Shahzad, the charge is from the opposition that instead of answering on substantive points raised by Rahul Gandhi, you are going after him, targeting him, and using it as deflection.
Is that he is a serial liar. In childhood, I had read about Pinocchio, but modern day Pinocchio is Rahul Gandhi, and that Pinocchio behavior has been exhibited here. Somebody says that there is 0% tariff on American goods. Is that the true picture? And there is 0% tariff on Indian goods that are being exported, like generic pharma, or also on gems and jewelries, or also on airplane parts, or also on automobile parts. The fact of the matter is that there is no 0% blanket tariff of import duty on American goods. That is just a lie, but you get away with it. Secondly, they are saying from 3% now it has gone to 18% the tariffs on Indian goods. Is that the fact? No. The fact is that even during the UPA tenure, many of the goods, particularly textiles, which has a lot to do with Punjab, was facing 30 to 35% tariff. Fisheries was facing 35 to 40% tariff. Okay. Today that has come down to 18%, which is the most competitive in the South Asian competitive market. And in fact, our fishermen or our textile people will get a huge benefit. But some people are opposed to that. And thirdly, Russian oil pe jawab kya diya inhone? Ki the quantum of Russian oil is the barometer for testing this. Okay, so how much Russian oil were we buying in 2014? How much were we buying in 2012? That means we were under some pressure. Where the market price determines, where the stability of supply determines, India has always purchased from there, keeping national interests above, and that is what the MEA has said. If Russian oil is more expensive than the world oil or other oil, should we fund Russian
No, but tell me
economy
something,
at the cost of
Shahzad, tell me something. When Rahul Gandhi got up to speak today, आप लोगों को थोड़ा तो डर लगा होगा that, you know, he's come prepared after, you know, after a gap of a few days, because the Congress was saying that the leader of opposition is not allowed to speak. Were you scared?
See, there is obviously an atmosphere of fear, Praneshji, but that fear does not prevail in the treasury benches. That fear prevails in the opposition benches. कि oh God, Rahul Gandhi is going to speak again. अब पता नहीं कितना रायता फैलाएंगे. अरे भाई, जो लोग 2025 लिखते हैं 2026 के इशू पे मोशन पर, how much serious they are, it is evident from that. Those people who are not taken seriously by TMC, that they don't sign the motion. Those people who are fact checked by even their own allies. I don't
Even
think
Rahul Gandhi did not sign the motion, by the way.
Mr. Hemant Soren
Must have been busy preparing the speech that he delivered today. या वो martial arts practice कर रहे होंगे, पता नहीं, I don't know. Kamru Zaman ji, many people believe that what Rahul did today was a self goal. सुप्रीम कोर्ट से फैक्ट चेक हो चुके हैं, वो मिनिस्टर ने फैक्ट चेक कर दिया, स्पीकर ने स्कूल कर दिया, दैट हैड यू लिसन टू मी, आप लोग इधर होते.
No, Pranesh, I was listening to the opposition, to the government, pro-government bench in your debate tonight, and what I find was very much amusing that they are trying their level best to defend a US-India trade deal. Listen, Bangladesh is going to import 70% of its cotton requirement that earlier it was importing from India, from the United States at 0% duty, and it's going to export textiles, clothes to the United States at 0% duty, where India is being charged at 18% duty. What will happen to those?
I think he's read some Twitter threads and come for the debate.
No, it's unbelievable what he just said.
Sector.
Any textile owner right now, any person dealing with apparels must be crying and banging his head against the wall. I can tell you this much, Pranesh. Imagine Bangladesh is now becoming a dumping ground for US cotton. The US cotton, the expense that comes with it, and then it's going to export and compete with India. My God. Only Kamru Zaman and the Congress party can come up with some rare gems.
Ravi Srivastava ji bhi hai, don't undermine him. Ravi Srivastava ji, how do you, on a scale of 10, how do you rate Rahul Gandhi's speech today?
11. You like it? He has exceeded the expectation. You are not the person to judge and analyze that what he said. Because you are only asking about that he is a congressman. The speaker is a congressman. Your analysis is only up to that level. What he talked about $46 billion to $146 billion in 1 year. What US is going to dump here? What is the $500 billion commitment for next 5 years of the US export to India? Who will bear that? What will happen to the prices here? What will happen to the farmers here? What will happen to the textile people here? Have you talked about that? I think he spoke about it. Somebody
IP
saying
Singh ji,
data center.
okay, you've given him
US
11 out of 10. कोई बात नहीं, how do I even describe 11 out of 10? Shehzad, I'll come to you. Wait. IP Singh ji, 10 में से राहुल गांधी के स्पीच में अगर आपको नंबर देना होगा तो कितने नंबर देंगे आप?
तो दे चुके हैं पहले भाई.
देखिए, मैंने आज मेरे पास समय नहीं था तो मैं सुन नहीं पाया कि आज राहुल जी ने.
अरे तो सुन नहीं पाए तो आप डिफेंड कैसे कर रहे थे अभी इससे पहले जब मैंने आपसे सवाल पूछा तो?
नहीं कर रहे थे.
सुन लीजिए, मुझे कुछ बोलने भी देंगे आप?
बोलिए सर.
मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि रूस के विदेश मंत्री और वहां के राष्ट्रपति ने जो चिंता व्यक्त करी है वो भारत के लिए चिंता का विषय है. अगर $1 भी महंगा हम खरीदते हैं तो साल में वो 15,000 करोड़ से ज्यादा का उसका खर्चा आता है. तो सवाल यही है कि जो यूएस और अमेरिका और भारत के बीच जो डील हुई है उस पर हमें चर्चा करनी चाहिए. और राहुल गांधी ने भी जो थोड़े बहुत पॉइंटर्स मैंने देखे उसमें जो बन सका उन्होंने उन मुद्दों को उठाया.
नहीं कहा कुछ बन सका, कुछ बना ही तो नहीं, वही तो प्रॉब्लम है. लेकिन उन्होंने 10 में से 11 नंबर दे दिए. अनमोल जी, now don't change the question please. I beg your indulgence. How would you rate Rahul Gandhi's speech today? 10 में से कितने नंबर देंगे आप?
आपको लगता है कि मैं एक भी मिनट जाया करूंगा एक ऐसे नेता की स्पीच सुनने में who's a very non-serious politician?
नॉन-सीट कमरुज़मान जी,
मतलब
मार्क हिज वर्ड्स। मुझे तो आप पता नहीं क्या क्या बोल देते हैं। दिस इज अनमोल पवार जी, नेशनल स्पोक्सपर्सन ऑफ द आम आदमी पार्टी। शहजाद, रवि श्रीवास्तव जी हैज गिवन हिम 11 out of 10.
No, Ravi Srivastava ji is living in 2025 and it's 2026. His entire party, their association with number 0 is only the association that is pakka. Any other number, I don't think they are associated with. Having said that, look at the lies that is being spread. Again, there is no commitment to buy or import goods worth $500 billion. Every country, when it does a trade deal with another, has ambitious targets. We've also set one. We intend to reach a particular target. That means it's the strength of our economy. But what it is being presented as, that we are committed to buying imports of $500 billion. In fact, even in the fact sheet, we've got a change, but yet we are surrendered. Secondly, now somebody has said, Mr. IP Singh, और IP Singh जी ने बोला कि एक भी रुपया महंगा पड़ता है तो हजारों करोड़ों का नुकसान होता है। IP सिंह जी, मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछना चाहता हूं, और प्रणेश बचाना मत। आज की तारीख में अंतरराष्ट्रीय मार्केट में एक बैरल रशियन ऑयल कितने का है, एक बैरल ब्रेंट क्रूड ऑयल कितने का है, और एक बैरल अन्य ऑयल जो अमेरिका के सप्लाई क्षेत्र में है जैसे वेनेजुएला का, वो कितने का है? बताइए कौन सा सस्ता है, वो बताइए। एग्जैक्ट रेट बताना।
ये तो ज्यादा हो गया।
इंपोर्ट का एक्सपर्ट नहीं हूं कि मैं उसका डेटा लेकर बैठा हूं, लेकिन आज 75वीं बार ट्रंप ने कहा कि
चलिए
ऑपरेशन सिंदूर पर 10
छोड़ दीजिए ना
प्लेन्स
उसको।
गिर गए। आखिर
सवाल बदलना नहीं, सवाल ये नहीं है कि
उस पर क्यों नहीं हमारे डिफेंस मिनिस्टर जवाब देते, उस पर हमारे प्रधानमंत्री क्यों नहीं जवाब देते।
व्यूअर्स के लिए मैं अपना पॉइंट कंप्लीट कर देता हूं, क्लैरिटी आएगी।
शहजाद, मेक योर
व्यूअर्स के लिए मैं अपना पॉइंट कंप्लीट कर देता हूं, प्रणेश क्लैरिटी आएगी। हाँ, मेक माय पॉइंट। प्रणेश, एज पर IP सिंह, एंड आई थिंक IP सिंह इज अ नेशनलिस्ट, IP सिंह ने बोला कि जहां तेल सस्ता हो और सप्लाई टिका हो वहां से खरीदेंगे तो फायदा होगा। मैं अब व्यूअर्स के ऊपर छोड़ता हूं, कौन सा तेल सस्ता है, ब्रेंट, रशिया या और कोई, देख लीजिए और फिर IP सिंह का फॉर्मूला अप्लाई कीजिए। पर यहां पे बैठे हुए नीचे के पैनलिस्ट अभी तक क्या कह रहे थे, कोई महंगा भी हो तो आप एक्सपोर्टर्स का फायदा मत देखिए, जाकर महंगा तेल खरीदिए। अब दूसरी बात प्रणेश जी, लास्ट बोलना चाहता हूं, कमरू जी किस पे हमला कर रहे हैं भाई? अगर राहुल गांधी कहते पार्टी और आइडियोलॉजी बदल दी, तो एक है आपके मिस्टर रवि श्रीवास्तव जो पहले आप में थे, कांग्रेस सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, एक है आम आदमी पार्टी जो बनी थी विरोध कांग्रेस करते करते आज कांग्रेस का समर्थन और फिर कांग्रेस का विरोध करने लगी, और IP सिंह जी तो पहले मेरे यहां थे, अब वो कहीं और चले गए।
आप तो पहले अपने यहाँ नहीं शहजाद, आप तो खुद भी पहले अपने यहाँ नहीं थे, आप भी तो पहले राहुल गांधी के यहाँ थे, आप भी तो ट्रेटर हैं।
मैं तो मानता हूं कि मैं पहले परिवारवादियों के खेमे में था, आज राष्ट्रवादियों के खेमे में हूं, और राष्ट्रवादी होना बेहतर है, परिवारवादी नहीं होना चाहिए। मैं तो मानता हूं। अब अनमोल पवार मानिए, अब अनमोल पवार माने।
नहीं, अनमोल पवार जी को छोड़ दीजिए, IP सिंह जी कुछ बोल रहे हैं, बोलिए सर।
मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि भाई क्या ये कह रहे हैं, ये तो क्या क्या नहीं प्रधानमंत्री जी के बारे में, गृह मंत्री जी के बारे में क्या क्या नहीं शहजाद पूनावाला ने कहा है, लेकिन उन्हीं बातों को बार बार कि मैं यहां हूं आप वहां हैं। अब फिलहाल मुझे भी 7-8 वर्ष हो गया और आपको भी काफी समय हो गया, तो अभी इन मुद्दों से आगे बढ़कर आप बीजेपी और दूसरी चीज
आगे
मुद्दों
बढ़ते
की
हैं।
आप बात
करण, व्हाट आर यू सेइंग? यू वांट टू रिमाइंड IP सिंह जी व्हाट ही सेड अबाउट राहुल गांधी?
नहीं, मैं बस ये कह रहा हूं, देखिए जब शहजाद जी बोल रहे थे, मैं बोल रहा था राहुल गांधी के बारे में, तो IP सिंह साहब मुस्कुरा रहे थे। तो IP सिंह साहब से आप बार बार पूछते हैं भाई आपका क्या मानना है राहुल गांधी की स्पीच के, उन्होंने आपको कितना टालने की कोशिश करी, मैंने नहीं देखी, मैंने टीवी भी नहीं खोला जब वो बोल रहे थे, तो उनकी मुस्कान सब बता देती है। आप प्लीज उन पे बार बार प्रेशर मत डालिए। और मैं 7-8 साल पहले नहीं जाऊंगा, IP सिंह साहब ने 1-2 साल पहले ही सब कुछ सच बोल रखा है, तो क्यों आप लोग बार बार उनको परेशान करते हैं पीछे जा जाके?
बट रवि श्रीवास्तव जी पे कुछ बोलेंगे? ही इज गिवन 11 out of 10।
देखिए, अब रवि श्रीवास्तव जी ना अभी पिक्चर देख के आए 1 और 1 11, तो ये मूवीज बहुत देखते हैं, जो इन्होंने पिक्चर देखी इन्होंने कहा वही इसको राहुल गांधी को नंबर दे दो। स्पीच तो देखी नहीं होगी इन्होंने, इनसे पूछ लीजिए 5 पॉइंट राहुल गांधी की स्पीच के, मैं लिख के दे रहा हूं, रवि श्रीवास्तव जी
बता देंगे। रवि श्रीवास्तव जी कम्स प्रिपेयर्ड। रवि श्रीवास्तव जी 5 पॉइंट आप बता दीजिए।
मैंने देखी है स्पीच, मैंने देखा है, मैंने देखा है कि डॉलर के बारे में क्या कहा है राहुल गांधी
सर,
ने।
5 पॉइंट
मैंने
आप
देखा है
बता
राहुल
दीजिए
गांधी
ना।
ने कहा एक्सपोर्ट के बारे में मैंने देखा है राहुल
सर,
गांधी
आप
ने क्या
5
कहा।
पॉइंट बता दीजिए करण वर्मा को।
मुझे पता है कि राहुल गांधी ने क्या कहा कि आप भारतवर्ष की भारत माता को बेच रहे हैं।
बस यही सुना इन्होंने।
ये मैंने देखा है।
और क्या सर,
आपने
1
नहीं
पॉइंट
देखा
हुआ,
होगा।
भारत माता को बेच रहे हैं 1 पॉइंट, और बाकी 4।
करती है आपने नहीं देखा होगा, मैंने देखा है।
अरे बाकी 4 भी तो बोल
मैंने
दीजिए।
पूरी
टेलिंग 4 मोर
speech
पॉइंट्स
सुनी है।
फ्रॉम राहुल गांधी स्पीच।
और
रवि
सारे
श्रीवास्तव जी,
contents मुझे मालूम है।
सर टेलिंग 4
I
मोर
said it
पॉइंट।
already. Information technology, he has said. I am telling you, no, that what he talked about that data, what he talked about China, what he
अभी
talked
speech-
about
अभी हम लोग की
geopolitical
debate से इन्होंने उठा
situation,
लिए 3-4
what he
word.
talked about instability in the world. He talked everything.
कमरू
You
जमान
do
जी,
not talk about.
कहाँ है कमरू जमान जी? यस, देयर इज कमरू जमान जी।
इन्होंने सुना।
नहीं प्रणेश, वन थिंग, Pranesh, if you permit me to speak, please let me speak.
No, I will,
Please
sir,
don't,
but you have to answer my
interrupt
question,
this,
please. Kamru Zaman ji, please. I request you. Ravi Srivastav is giving 11 out of 10. How would you rate Rahul Gandhi's speech on a scale of 1 to 10?
After I finish my point, then I will rate Rahul Gandhi's speech, if you permit me. Over the years, when India started to purchase oil from Russia after 2022, people like Shehzad and Karan Verma on the top of the panel have been advocating a फर्जी राष्ट्रवाद that चलो अब मियाँ देशों का तेल का डिपेंडेंसी कम हो जाएगा, हम रशिया से तेल खरीदना चालू कर देंगे. That we have been hearing along. But now अब जब अमेरिका जब गर्दन पकड़ लिया मोदी का, तब जाकर बोलता है कि नहीं रशिया का तेल सस्ता है कि वेनेजुएला का तेल सस्ता है कि अमेरिका का तेल सस्ता है. कितना बेवकूफ
यही बोला
समझते हैं
था।
हिंदुस्तान वासियों को
तब भी
ये
यही
बीजेपी
बोला
वाले.
था।
ये कभी भी नहीं
ये
है.
कैसी
जब
बातें
पूछो
कर रहे हो?
आपको कॉमर्स मिनिस्टर को भाई रशिया से तेल
I'm
लोगे,
just waiting
वो
for
बोलते
him
हैं
to
हमारा
rate
विषय
Rahul's
नहीं है.
speech.
आप जाकर पूछिए जाकर इनसे जयशंकर जी के.
Okay, Kamru Zaman ji, you've said what you wanted to. Now, please rate Rahul Gandhi's speech. Then I have to move on, sir. Please.
10, no doubt about it.
Why are you cutting 1 marks? वो जो उन्होंने 11 दिया, where are you cutting that 1
यहाँ
mark?
पे डिबेट कर रहे हैं.
वो 11 नंबर दे.
फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर का बजट पे चिदम्बरम जी ने बोला था कि
Sir, look, let's set the better about Mr. Chidambaram. I don't even want to, get started on Mr.
कमरू
Chidambaram.
जमान जी के लिए वो जननायक हैं और इनके लिए थलाइवा है. रवि
Shehzad,
श्रीवास्तव के लिए.
quickly.
One line. Just one line. इतना झूठ आज इस डिबेट में बोला गया है. मिस्टर कमरू जमान चौधरी belongs to the same tribe when 2022 the Ukraine-Russia war was at its peak and started. At that time, Congress wanted us to vote against Russia in United Nations and they said लात मारो तेल को और S-400 को, क्या जरूरत है, यूक्रेन के साथ खड़े रहो. और आज कमरू जमान चौधरी रशियन ऑयल का मतलब जैसे इन्हीं का धंधा चल रहा है तो वैसे बात कर रहे हैं कि इन्हीं का इंपोर्ट हो रहा है पैसा.
Okay.
रवि श्रीवास्तव करते हैं
Ravi Srivastava ji, but
Oil का
credit
करते
to Ravi Srivastava. Imagine
नहीं,
what
oil
it
का काम
takes
भी करते हैं
to
ये.
give someone 11 out of 10.
Yes.
Even Kamru Zaman ji was embarrassed. He's given 10 out of 10.
So
But
Rahul
we'll have
Gandhi
to.
is Jannayak and Thalaiva for some people. You
Okay.
have to give it to
I
him.
thank Anmol Pawar ji for joining us on debate number 1. Viewers, let's quickly shift our attention.